I feel like a new man today. I'll tell you what. Got a refeed meal last night, so we ate our normal diet for most of the day. So we had, our chicken, rice, and peppers for meals one and two, and then some eggs, egg whites, and rice for dinner. And then post dinner, we got a nice refeed meal in. So I had two of those 42-gram core power protein shakes. I had five rice cakes, one king size bar of Rice Krispie treats, one pack of those sweet tart ropes, two Reese's peanut butter cups, and then one bag of Jolly Rancher gummies. That was delicious. Oh, I love my refeed days. They help a lot. They make me feel so much better. And I've explained the reasoning behind those before, but basically, if you keep those fats low, and I'd like to point out I was still in a deficit after all of that. So I finished the day with around 3,000 calories. My maintenance calories, depending on activity that day, are anywhere between 3,500 and 3,800 because I'm a big dude. And that's including my 45 minutes of cardio per morning, my hour and a half workout. So, anyways, long story short, all of that, and I was still in a deficit. But, of course, the scale jumps up a few pounds this morning. So, 231 this morning, not worried one bit about it. That is all water weight being pulled into my muscle, which is great. That's exactly what we wanted. And I think more than anything, I needed that mentally. It was, past couple of days have been rough on me mentally. Energy just non-existent. Just, yeah. Was having a rough time the past couple of days, so having that extra food yesterday really helped. So I am looking forward to today, even though it's just a leg day. I mean, listen, I don't mind leg days, but it's not like I wake up excited to go do them like I might feel about my chest, shoulders, and tri day. That's my favorite day of the week for sure. Back and bi is good too. To be honest, I don't love training my back. Love training my biceps, but I mean, back's not bad. I certainly, need to get that done. But chest, shoulders, and tris, that's just my favorite day of the week. I love those workouts. So we're headed to the gym. Going to do a little posterior chain leg day today. So main focus here will be probably start off with some trap bar deadlifts if we can get the trap bar. Probably do some of those glute bridges, maybe some glute kickbacks, calves, of course, some abs. So we'll see what it's looking like, but I am full of energy this morning. Got a good night's sleep. Throat hurts a bit today, but I think that's because of all the nasty inversion and terrible air quality that we have here in Utah. For those of you who don't live in Utah, if it doesn't snow here in the valley, we get this thick layer of what we call smog that comes in and just sits. It's just straight pollution. Comes and sits in the valley and everybody breathes it in. I saw a news article a couple weeks ago about how the air quality was as bad as smoking a couple of cigarettes. So it's not great, but I'm hoping, I don't want a sore throat, of course, but I'm hoping it's because of that and not because of a sickness. So again, energy still feels good. Excited for today. Excited that it's a Friday. Excited for the weekend. So let's get in there. Let's hammer out this leg day and let's get into the weekend. All right. We got a trap bar today, so that's good. Do a couple of warm-up sets here. We're not going to do anything crazy heavy. I think we're gonna stay here at 315. Well, probably a little bit more than 315 with the trap bar, but we'll do 3 to 4 sets here. If you can't seem to lose weight, no matter what diet you try, just track everything. Count your calories, even the days where you think you might have gone overboard. Count everything. Just doing that will help you lose weight by itself. Let's go. Set number 2. Oh yeah. I think this is gonna be our last set here. 4 sets of 5. Not too bad. This is the part where I just have to wait for the beat drop on the song to give me a little bit of extra motivation on this last set here. Alright. On to the next. Alright. Gonna do some glute bridges here. Oh. Are you tired of not being able to stick to a diet? Here's how I went from 350 pounds to 230 in less than 2 years.
So how much have you been going for? They said.
Oh. Third set here. I think this will be my last one of these.
Yes.
All right. Moving on. All right. We're gonna do some hamstring curls. When doing hamstring curls, I see a lot of people pushing back on us and then doing them. That's fine. A better way to do it though, lean forward, grab onto here. That's gonna stretch your hamstrings more and help them grow. I need to move that seat up. I'm gonna do that. Here's set number 2 here. Oh man, I can't. Let's get into this next set. I'm gonna bring that in a little bit. I extended that a little too far. There we go. Oh. Oh. This is gonna be our last set here. Then we'll move on. Oh. On to the next. Alright. We're gonna do some seated calves here. I got a little bit of a twinge in my left calf here. It's not an injury, but something feels a little weird with it. So we're gonna just do seated today, and we're just gonna do light. We're just gonna focus on that pump, not going super crazy heavy in the case that it is an injury. I don't want to make it worse. So just get the blood flowing on these. Set number 2. Tired of not being able to lose weight? Here are a couple of things that helped me go from this to this. Set number 3 here went a little bit heavier. Still nothing crazy. These will be the last set. And then we'll move on to some abs. Oh, on to some abs. All right, do some decline crunches here. Focus on the squeeze. Oh. Next. We're gonna go pretty hard on abs today. It's weird separating my leg day into posterior versus anterior chain. So I feel like it shortens my leg day quite significantly. That's all right. We'll just do lots of abs today to make up for it. Oh, good stuff. Set number whatever we're at. We're gonna be here for a minute. I want to make sure these abs are nice and cooked. I think we're gonna do 2 more here. Abs are burning. Feels good. Good stuff. Last set of these ones. And I think we'll call it a day. A little bit shorter of a workout today, but again, that's what happens when I separate the anterior versus posterior. So, I mean, really for our posterior, we nailed everything. We got the calves, we got the hammies, we got the glutes. Finishing up with some abs here. So, we'll have a good last set of abs here, and then I think we'll call it a day. All right. That's going to do it for me today. I'm going to be back here in a little over 3 hours to do my 45 minutes of cardio and head into the weekend. Appreciate everyone who watches these. See you guys tomorrow.